In to single, it's class time. Okay, class, it's time. It's time, class time. I spoke. Fine. First thing on business is the president and co-president needs to decide the others' roles. I spoke. Izuka got up to the front, and I went into my sleeping bag. I want to say I'm stepping down as class president. Says Izuka. What? To the class. I'm giving it to Linda Tanya, says Zuko. Why is that? I spoke. When the alarm rang, he went into action and did what a leader should do, said Zuko. Very well. He will be the new class president, I spoke. I'll do my best, sir, said Tanya. Okay, since the new president and vice president have been made, the decrees, the signs, eyes. We will be getting on what we are doing. I spoke. It's this, I spoke. Train car that said rescue. Rescue train, says Choco. Yes, we are going to a field. We're going off field. So we're what you want and let's go, I spoke. Yes, sir, said the kids. They all ran off to get changed and I headed to the bus. I looked at the phone thinking Tony would text me telling me what about the kids about Bakugo. It's still going on, I thought. Sir, we are ready, said the kids. Everyone will get on the bus by your number, Satine. I smiled knowing it's not that kind of bus. Okay, before we go on, there would be a 2-year pro, two more teachers, and myself, I spoke. Yes, sir, said the kids, enter, getting on the bus. I smiled and got on the bus. We then started heading to the train area. I was hoping Toy would be okay with this, I thought. We got to the train area and the kids were still talking. Stop talking, we are here, I spoke. They got out of the bus and looked at the building. I smiled and stood with the students. Welcome to the USJ, said 13. Where is All Might? I asked. He went overtime. He spoke. Oh, really? I spoke. Yeah, he is new. I resting. He said. That is what I was got get for a brother-in-law. I spoke to him. Yeah, that is true. He spoke. He went into the room and he said this. I have one, maybe two, or maybe three, or maybe four to five questions, he said. We get it, said the student. My quirk is called black hole. It can suck in and tear apart anything. As I'm sure many of you are aware, 13 and you've used it to save, said 13. 13. And you used it to save people as all sorts of disasters, said Zigu. Indeed, I've no doubt there are some among you with similar abilities. Borrow, but however, power could easily kill, said 13. During Aizawa's physical fitness tests, you came to learn of your own hidden potential, said 13. You experienced the danger that your replicate quirks can pose to others through almost spell training, said 13. It may seem that the system is a stable one in our superpower society. The use of quirks is heavily restricted and monitored. But we must never forget that it only takes one wrong move with an uncontrollable quirk for people to die, said 13. You will learn how to utilize your quirks to save lives. This class will show you a new perspective, said 13. So cool, said the students. I hope you leave here today with understanding that you are meant to help people, said 13. 13, said the students. Your powers are not meant to inflict great. First off, that's all. Thank you for listening, said 13. He's awesome, said Choco. Bravo, bro, said Tanya. What is that? I thought. Oh no, villains, I thought. Kids, huddle up and stay together. I spoke. What is it? What is it? Starting? Sakirishio, no, these are real villains, I spoke. 13, protect the students, I spoke. I said, you can't fight alone. You are close combat, said Zuko. A hero has a lot of surprises. I spoke, going down there to fight. Zuko, stop watching. We have to evacuate, said Bnha. Okay, said Zuko. I smiled and started fighting the villains when this happened. Ah, erase your head. I thought your husband was going to be here, said the male. No, he is not, I spoke. Well, good. So now I can hurt you without him watching me hurt you so badly, he said, grabbing my arm and hurting it. Then a bird came through the portal and the guy said, this is to kill All Might, so he is going to hurt you instead, said the guy. I was scared. I'm going to make it to see my child to be born. I'm sorry, my love. And baby Obaru. I said out loud, and the portal froze, then looked at me. I looked at him and I saw a little blue in the portal guy. Is that him? I thought. Please not be him, I thought. I was in a fight with the bird and then I got slammed into the ground. I'm sorry, Tony, I thought. I heard my students screaming for me to fight for my husband. The bird was then thing kept slamming my head. I then passed out and heard the door slammed open and a pissed off brother-in-law walked in. Oh, they are going to get it, I thought, going back to sleep from the pain. I then got picked up and I heard my brother say it was his fault for not coming and then getting dragged by a Zuko come lift man. I thought two people started to drag me. Then I heard Tony and I felt being picked up by Mick and he smiled with tears in his eyes and getting put on a bed and sent to the hospital. And when we got to the hospital, it was hard to feel all the pain and the students checked on me. And I woke up to feel like the kiss of recovery. Oh, you're up. She said, yeah, I am. I spoke to Toy Cummings asked. Yes, but he was rushed to go to the delivery area of the hospital as she spoke. Well, I have to go, I said. I spoke trying to get up. No, you stay here there, she said. I laid back down and waited for the news of my husband and Tony and my child. Hello, Mr. Aizawa, your husband is fine. You have a healthy baby boy, said the nurse. Is he and the baby okay? I asked. Yes, they are both okay, said the nurse. Who is there with my husband and the baby? I spoke. His brother Toshiyagi, his student, it's called All Might. But this man All Might knew he kept it from the students that who he really was. So the woman, good All Might did come to be with him. I spoke. The students, yes, you worry about Tony too much. Sorry, girl, I have to. He is my husband, I spoke. So you think you guys would be good parents with your older kids, and now you your baby, sorry, girl. We would be great good parents, I spoke. She smiled and headed out of the room, and I smiled and went back to sleep. I then looked at the door. So do you want to meet your son, sir? Said the male nurse. I would like to. I spoke. Okay, we go and get them, sir, said the male nurse. I smiled and recovered and walked into the room and with bandages. Oh hell no. I'm not I'm getting no am I getting bandages on me? But she started to do her jaw healing process and I was itching everywhere. I smiled when I saw my lover walking into the room and I laughed seeing my son in his arms. A paper document. He gave me the document and it was for Kazaki, and he is my new son and my husband was on the case. I smiled and it was really for the bad abuse on Kazaki by his parents. He was right to do that for him. I looked at him and he spoke. So you adopted him and spoke. So you adopted him on the case. I spoke. Yes, I did. He spoke. So we have Kazaki as a son. I spoke. Yes, we have him as a son. He said. I love you and you are very sneaky. I spoke. Yes, I am, he said. So when do we get our new son? I spoke. I think sports festival. I'm going to ask him to stay with us because his parents are in prison, as he said. Spoke. Don't do that, I spoke. Okay, he spoke. He got his phone out and called the boy, and he answered, hello, said Kazaki. Hello, Kazaki, it's Mr. Afton. What are you doing? He spoke. I'm packing my stuff and heading to your place at your way, said Kazaki.